Good morning, good afternoon, or good night. My name is Bria, and I will be reading from Barracoon, The Story of the Last Black Cargo by Zora Neale Hurston. Chapter 8, Freedom. After they free us, you understand me, we so glad we make it the drum and beat it like in the Africa soil. My countrymen come from Captain Burns' mere plantation, where we is in the magazine point, so we be together. We glad we free, but then you understand me. We can't stay with the folks what own us no more. Therefore, where we going live, we don't know. Some the folks from across the water, they don't marry and got wives and children. You understand me? Kujo not married yet. In the Africa soil, when the man got the wife, he built the house so they live together and therefore their children come. So we want build the houses for ourselves, but we ain't got no land. Where we gonna build our houses? We meet together and we talk. We say we from across the water, so we go back from where we come from. So we say we work in slavery 5 years and then 6 months for nothing. Now we work for money and getting this ship and go back to our country. We think Captain Mir and Captain Foster they ought take us back home, but we think we save money and buy the ticket ourselves. So we tell the women, now we all want to go back home. Somebody tell us it take lot of money to carry us back in the Africa soil. Therefore, we got to work hard and save the money. You must help too. You see fine clothes, you must not wish for them. The women that tell us they do all they can to get back in the country, and they tell us, you see fine clothes, don't you wish for them neither. We work hard and try to save our money, but it's too much money we need, so we think we stay here. We see we ain't got no ruler, nobody to be the father to the rest. We ain't got no king, neither no chief like in the Africa. We don't try to get no king, cause nobody among us ain't born no king. They tell us nobody don't have no king in America soil, therefore we make Gumpa the head. He a noble man back in the homie. We ain't mad with him cause the king of the homie destroy our king and sell us to the white man. He didn't do nothing against us. Therefore we join ourselves together to live. But we say we ain't in the Africa soil no more. We ain't got no land. Therefore we talk together, so we say they bring us from away from our soil and we work us hard day 5 year and 6 month. We go to Captain Tim and Captain Jim and they give us the land, so we make houses for ourselves. They say, Cujo, you always talky good, so you go tell the white man and tell him what the Africa say. All the Africans we worky hard, we get to work in the sawmill and the power mill. Some us work for the railroad, the women too, so they can help us. They don't work for the white folks. They raise the garden and put the basket on the head and go in the mobile and sell the vegetable. We make it a basket and the women sell them too. Therefore you understand me. It one day not longer after they tell me to speak for land, so we build our houses. Cujo cutting timber for the mill. It's a place where the schoolhouse at now. Captain Tim Mayor come sit on the tree. Cujo just chop it down. I said, now is the time for Cujo to speak for his people. We want land so much I almost cry, and therefore I stop work and look at Cap and Tim. He sat on the tree chopping splinters with his pocket knife. When he don't hear the axe on the tree no more, he look up and see Cujo standing there. Therefore he asked me, Cujo, what make you so sad? I tell him, Captain Tim, I grieve for my home. He say, but you home, Cujo. Cujo say, Captain Jim, how big is the mobile? I don't know, Cujo. I
Didn't get that. Could you try again?
Never been to the Four Corners. Well, if you give Cujo all the mobile that road and all the banks, Cujo don't want it 'cause it ain't home. Captain Tim, you brought us from our country where we had land. You made us slave. Now they make us free, but you ain't got no country and we ain't got no land. Why don't you give us peace this land so we can build ourselves a home? Captain jump up on his feet, say, "Fool, you think I go and give you property on top of property? I took you good care. My slaves in Africa, my slaves in slavery, and therefore I don't owe them nothing. You don't belong to me now. Why must I give you my land?" Cujo tell Gumpa, call the people together, and he tell them what Captain said. They say, "Well, we buy ourselves a piece of land. We work hard and save and eat molasses and bread and buy the land from the mayor. They don't take off 1 5 cent from the price for us. We pay it all and take the land. We make Gumpa, African Peter, the head, and JB and Kibi the judges. Then we make laws how to behave ourselves. When anybody do wrong, we make him appear before the judges and they tell him he got to stop doing like that 'cause it don't look nice. We don't want nobody to steal, neither getty drunk, neither hurty nobody. When we see a man drunk, we say, 'There go the slave what beat his master.' That mean he buy the whiskey. It belong to him and he ought to rule it, but it don't got control of him. Now that's right, ain't it? When we speak to a man what do wrong, next time he do that, we whip him. Therefore we build the houses on the land we buy we've we divide it up. Cujo take 1 acre, the half for his part. We don't pay nobody build our houses. We all go together and build the house for one another. So then we get the houses. Cujo don't build no house at first 'cause he ain't got no wife. We call our village African town. We say that 'cause we want to go back in the Africa soil and we see we can go. Therefore we make it Africa where they fetch us. Gumpa say, "My folks sell me and your folks buy me. We here and we got to stay. Free George come help us all the time. The colored folks what born here, but they pick at us all the time and call us ignorant savage. But Free George, the best friend of the Africans got. He tell us we ought get the religion and join the church, but we don't want be mixy with the other folks what laughed at us. So we say we got plenty land and therefore we can build our own church. Therefore we go together and build the old landmark Baptist church. It the first one round here." Cujo just dismissed me by saying abruptly, "When you come tomorrow, I like you take me down the bay so we get some crab." Next time, chapter 9. Thank you.